Hey everyone, it's Jenny. I'm back with another project share. If you are a follower of Kristianne's Crafty Adventures, you have probably seen this project before. So, it's a mini backpack. She just did a live, I think it was she had a separate video where she showed everybody how to make this cute little backpack, and then also a vinyl tote, which I think she showed before, and a traveler's notebook. I ended up doing the mini backpacks and the tote, but I didn't make the traveler's notebook because I don't know if I have all the supplies for that. But I recently purchased vinyl, so I was able to come up with the backpack idea. But I've seen other people make the backpack using other things. I think they even use regular cardstock, and I've seen people use the faux leather, and I've seen somebody use I think it's the sheet protector. So you can probably use, a variety of things. You don't have to use vinyl if you don't have it. But I do like the look of the vinyl backpack. So I did modify her measurements a little bit compared to what she did. I felt like the flap was a little long, so I just cut it down. So instead of 1 3/4 by 1.5, I think I did 1.5 by 1.5, and I like how it looks. So I think it came out pretty cute. So earlier I shared with you that I had colored up a lot of these doodlebug images and Lanfan ghosts and so forth, and I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing with it. So I decided that since after I made one backpack, it wasn't that difficult. You could make it pretty quickly. So I decided to make a whole bunch for people I work with. So I'll probably, it's kind of small, like I don't think it can hold one of those Halloween size candy bars, so I'll probably have to do like nuggets or like Hershey Kisses or something instead, or something small that will fit into them. But I just think that they came out super cute. Like, I really like it, and my intent was to use the new Candy Carnival paper that I just recently got, but I ended up not using it for some reason. So I ended up just cutting, to make some samples first to see if I could actually make it and how much paper it would take. And it doesn't take that much paper. So I made all of these backpacks using just like, this is one sheet. This is one sheet. So I think it was only like 3 or 4 sheets of paper. So I have a few scraps left, but overall I was able to it didn't take much to make this many of them. So I think I made 25. I think that's how many as in my department. So and then I just kind of mixed and matched all of the different figures, or the the images that I have. Oh my gosh, I have a brain fart. It's Thursday. So let me just kind of show you. This is one of the designs. It's a really cute polka dot pattern, and at first I wasn't going to use these bigger images, but then I started using them and I think it works. I think it's okay. But I really like how it came out. It's so cute. And then the other thing that I had was I was having a hard time with this magnet. So I had purchased these small magnets from Amazon, and Kristianne was using them in her tutorial. So like, I asked her, because even though I glued on the magnets, it stuck to the paper using the hot glue, but it wasn't sticking to the vinyl. So I asked her what she used, and I was gonna use something else because it wasn't really working for me. And so she told me to use glossy accents, and she said that held. So I tried to use the glossy accents, but I was having a hard time because I guess the way that the it sits on the vinyl and everything, it doesn't always stay closed. So what you might want to try is, if you're having a problem with that, is you might want to, I got some washi tape and I taped down the flap after I glued it. And don't use too much glue, because if you use too much glue, it's gonna ooze out and it's gonna glue the two magnets together. And so I was having a problem with that, and then when I forced it open, then it would come off, and so I was getting kind of frustrated with that. So if I were you, I would, after you glue it, then you tape down the flap for a while, and then I would like position it like this on top of my tray, just so that I knew that one was still drying, and also to put more like pressure on it, because I had already put the straps on and it was hard for me to kind of push things down. So I found that actually worked, and then once the glue dried, then I haven't really had too much issues. I had a few that I had to re-glue, but overall I think it worked pretty nicely. So anyway, so here's my Dracula, and then I did a bunch of the kids. So I did the little cat girl, and then I did the pumpkin boy, and I did the witch. So I tried to do like one of every of those characters. And then I did a bunch of the Lawn Fawn ghosts, and I chose the ones that were like dress up ones. So I did the Frankenstein one, and then the bat, and then the witch girl, and then I have a couple of plain ones in the back. And I figured something out. I was telling my husband, I go, do you know that if you put a bow on anything like Halloweenish, it automatically makes it cute, even if it's scary? Just realized that. So that's why you see a lot of bows on a lot of Halloween stuff, I guess. I'm only catching on to that now, you guys. Sorry. Okay, and then I did some that weren't like, they're cute, but they're not like with a face. So I did like the caramel apple and some candy. And then look, I put a bow on that caramel apple, so it made it cute, right? And then I did a bunch of bats, because the bats were just easy to like mix and match with the different papers. I also did a bunch of pumpkins. I also had like a frog. Oh, don't look at Ginger. I had a frog, a couple frogs, and then I had a couple spiders. So I just tried to, the smaller images I tried to mix with other things like candy, or like, you know, this is the cotton candy and the popcorn and so forth. But overall, I'm really happy with how they came out. Like, they're so cute. I just want to keep making backpacks, but I don't know who I'm going to be giving it to if I make them. So I figure if I make them like Halloween themed, then, you know, next time around I can make a different theme, and maybe they'll still like it. Who knows? Maybe I have to find new people to send my backpacks to. But anyway, it's like super fun to make, and I suggest you at least try to make one of them. It's like really addicting. Okay, and then the other project that I wanted to share was that I did try to make the totes, and I realized that it's actually like the old school, if you're an old school crafter, they used to call it box in a bag. I think that's what it was called. So you would make the bottom of the box, wrap the other paper around the bottom, and then that's how you come up with your bag look. And then you can add the handles and so forth. So that's essentially what it is. But the cool thing about it is you make it with the vinyl so you can see through. And then these ones, I just used the scraps that I had left over from those sheets where I made the backpacks. And then I just used the bigger images to decorate the bags. So this one I was able to put the cotton candy cart, and then I added the Dracula or the vampire. And then this one I added the cat girl and the cute pumpkin. The only thing is that you can kind of see in the back, but I think the main thing is when you see what's like in the bag, like probably gonna be candy. So I didn't try to make the traveler's notebook. I've never really made one before. I'm a little intimidated by like how you string it and connect all of the, I think they call it signatures and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna make that, but I do like this, you know, reinvention of this box in a bag tote. So I'm happy that, you know, she shared that idea with us. And I have seen people like making a lot of these using, like they're making it into shakers, and I really still have to try and use my sewing machine that my friend gave to me. So maybe that'll be one of my next projects. But I really like, I'm a sucker for things that you can see through. So like this is just like right up my alley. So thanks, Kristianne, for inspiring all of us. And I think it's actually a challenge. So I don't know what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to just tag her if you make them so that she can see that you made it. And it was meant to, I guess, help everybody who has like lost their mojo get back into crafting. And it's really good because if you watch that video, she does like 3 projects, and it's like in a really short period of time. So if you need something to just kind of focus on and do quickly, then, you know, you might want to just give one of these things a try, because you actually don't need to put like an image on the backpack. You can just use designer paper and it'll be totally cute just looking that way. The other thing I suggest if you're in a rut is you might want to try diamond painting, because I started working on some of the ones that my friend Ginger gave me, and actually like it, because I didn't get the big one. I only have the small stickers so far, but I like it because like once you finish it, like it's done, and then it's like, wow, I finished a project. So I kind of like that feeling of being able to accomplish these things. So I do eventually want to do a big one, but I have to find the right image because I don't like a lot of the images that they have. But anyway, I digress. That's just another thing that you might want to consider if you're kind of in a rut and can't get your creative juices flowing. But it's always fun to see what everybody comes up with the same type of project. Obviously, mine is all Halloween oriented, but I think I will probably make these backpacks again in some form or another. I just don't know if I'm going to go with like another theme, like Christmas or something like that, or if I'm going to just basically do any day paper or like a birthday or whatever. Okay, well, let me know in the comments what you think. Like, do you like I don't like scary things. I like more cute stuff. So I'm looking forward to the new Doodlebug collection, so I can't wait. But I thought in the meantime I should use what I already have. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!